Straight from the practice fields to the studio, it's Evan Lazar and Tamara Brown. Evan, the players always say this. They want to be a sponge. They want to soak in as much information as they can. What have you absorbed during the training camp practices so far?
Nice lead, and that's exactly what we try to do too, is try to see absolutely everything, although it's a little bit difficult to see everything. That's our main goal. But I think this week what really stood out to me was the defensive front of this Patriots defense. We know that the Patriots defense was highly ranked last year, and I think they're headed in the right direction to be highly ranked again this year. Looking specifically, Matthew Judon back out there after the contract readjustment, red sleeves right out there at his edge rusher spot opposite him. Josh Uche, Christian Barmore, Dietrich Wise, Devon Godshaw. Those guys took over practice multiple times this week, and that's what we saw last year when they were third in the league in sacks. So really good to see Judon back out there. Glad all of that is taken care of, and we can see him back to pressuring quarterbacks like we know we can.
Like Judon said, he's happy, they're happy, now it's time to play football. Let's move on to the offense, Evan. We've talked a lot about the defense, but I'm sure everybody wants to know, with Bill O'Brien at the fold, what's going on with them?
Yeah, I think the good thing is that you still see that timing and some of the plays down the field from Mac Jones in the starting offense. And you really like what you've seen from just the overall cleanliness of the group. And I think one of the big things that the quarterbacks have talked about is how much control at the line of scrimmage they have in this Bill O'Brien offense to get the offense into the right play against the defense. You know, sometimes you call a play in the huddle, then you get to the line of scrimmage and the defense is doing something totally different that you're not expecting. And now they have that ability to audible or make checks and make adjustments. And we've also seen some spectacular down the field catches from a few notable guys. Devontae Parker, it feels like every single day a jump ball down the field to Devontae Parker is a good bet if you're coming out to training camp. And then Mike Gesicki might have had the catch of training camp today on Tuesday with a one-handed grab in the back of the end zone. Three guys draped all over him. He went up, caught the ball, tapped his toes in bounds. The refs were here today. They signaled touchdown that he was in bounds. But one thing that I still think is a little bit in work in progress on my radar is that offensive line. We haven't seen the full contingent of the offensive line. Trent Brown, a little bit more participation today. We're still missing Cole Strange, Mike Onwenu. So wait until we have the whole group together to truly judge it. But the Patriots have some things to work out still, I would say, up front, especially at right tackle between Riley Reif and Connor McDermott. Who's going to get the job there? We'll see what happens in the joint practices. I feel like that's when that competition is really going to settle itself.
You hit the nail on the head, Evan. We'll keep an eye on that in the next two joint practices. From Evan Lazar and Tamara Brown, that's all for this week.